corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go from the Sunshine State. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's an man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pickup of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Lisa 24.
Right back to Tootin. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up first down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Easy. Hey, Rock. Silver.
Another run here with Tootin. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Red on red.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey.
This drive begins with a run by Cheaton. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey, Lion.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Ready. On first down, they'll start with Kell. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll go again here with Kell. Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Colts first down.
Lightning, 18,
From the gun, Richardson. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Colts first down.
60 Vikings.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Come on. 19, Charger, 19.
Now Richardson. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. They'll let Richardson run this himself. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage. And
on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
Rip, 23. Hey, attention, attack.
On first down, Larks. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. Yaya Diaby getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
That's complete to his running back, Bashan Chutin. He works free, right side. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. One quarter in the books. It's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Richardson gonna look to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 15.
Track
First
60.
down.
Ready? 60 Vikings. Buffalo 18. Go.
Richardson. Down the field. It's caught on that left sideline. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50.
1st and 10.
19 more on that one, and another first down.
Let's go. Steady, right?
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Got it. Ready?
2nd and 10.
Ready? 70, step over. Ready?
To throw, it's Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
23.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. That's Yaya Diaby with the tackle.
A gain of 4.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, run.
Lawrence. Set up the screen here for Tootin. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Ralph. Hey, tomato.
Lawrence. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Yaya Diaby. He's able to get to the quarterback for the 2nd time here in this first half. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Inside the 10, it is caught.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So it is 4th down, and that'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Richardson to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. When they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is... past the 40.
44-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go.
They'll run it here with Tissue. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Hey, Ron. Hey, I'm going. Hey, Soko.
2nd down, Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Red on red.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line.
Come on. Hey. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now Richardson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. Talk things over before third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver
and what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 93 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
All right, let's go.
Now Lawrence. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Yaya Diaby. What a first half. He's pulling together his third sack of the game.
Decent 24. Hey, tomato. What?
Now second down throw for Lawrence. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
At their own 30-yard line.
Panther 11. Ready.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker. What a first month he is putting together. That's his fourth sack already.
Here we go.
Richardson operating from the pistol. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
60 Bison, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight, not 70 Rangers, 19
From the gun, Richardson. He'll air it out down the middle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap. here in this first half. Here's Corliss Waitman now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This officially a 58-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. They'll run here with Caleb. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second and 7. Out of shotgun, Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A gain of 48. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. That his first touchdown of the new year. Now the try here for the point after. His kick is good. And the Colts will even the score here in the third. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Go, let's go!
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is hard. And he will score. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Let's go.
In motion is Warren.
19 Tiger.
On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Set.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
They go right back to Taylor. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Richardson. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st down.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bid on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snap.
Third down and 9.
Here we go. Rig alert. Rig alert. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
Throwing, Richardson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Moving left. Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Colts are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Ready? Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Come on. Set. Liking 18.
On 2nd down, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Go. 70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70. Ready?
Richardson. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. A first down throw for Lawrence. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And this will be a Jaguars first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, Lion!
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
So the challenge of these jet sweeps, Mike, is they happen so fast. Nowadays in these offenses, there's so much pre-snap motion that you don't know if the receiver is just going in regular motion or are they timing it up with the snap to give them the jet sweep. So when you don't get an early read, you see the leverage and the contain of the defense break down. And when these receivers and the way they can run, they get out into space, they are a handful to track down.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal.
Lions! Let go!
Now receiver coming around, he's got the pop pass. He'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Sets up third down and goal.
Third and goal.
Hey, easy, route.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He pulls it in around the 5.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal. But right now, they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal.
Here we go.
Lawrence. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
Ready! Warriors 70, 19 Lions.
On first down, it's Richardson. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And he's going to be marked down up at the 12-yard line. Another 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Come on. Hey! Viking 18. Go!
On the handoff, it's Taylor. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Richardson. Left side, that is caught by Warren. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That one complete to Pierce. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Ready.
Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete. Rasul Douglas there to break that one up.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
He'll take this in back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll run. It's Tootin. Up the sideline to the 40. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Hey, danger, time!
On first down, they'll go back to Tootin. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Tackle made at the 44-yard line. Gets a pick up the 6. Brings up second and 4.
Red on red.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
That's good for our Jaguars. First down.
Hey, let's go.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They go play action for Lawrence. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
27. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Yep, the man is Johnston. He's got it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey! Help the stick.
From the gun, Richardson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it'll bring up second down.
On the set. 65 catch, 65. Get it. Liking 18.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Quick throw, slant, caught by Johnston. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. Here's first down.
Let's go.
Now Richardson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hey.
Richardson to throw. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And the Colts are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts and stop it. Just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Now, second and goal. Now Richardson. That is caught. Richardson timeout. Indianapolis. That is their second. About just 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. Richardson gonna look to throw. And this is gonna be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy. But I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result? 2 points. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Up the middle, here is Tinton. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Second down, they need 3.
Right
Right back to Tinton. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. They get the